Hello and welcome to IndianMoney.com's YouTube channel. My name is Fayaz. Becoming a parent is definitely one of the most special feelings. You're very much thrilled, you're very much excited, you're nervous also at the same time because there's a complete new responsibility now in front of you. So parenting is definitely one of the most trickiest things to execute. And bringing a new life to world definitely comes with a lot of responsibility, and you have to ensure that you take care of every single responsibility very, very smartly, very, very diligently. Especially the financial responsibilities. Because in today's day and age, everything that's associated to your kid has become very much expensive. Be it their education, be it their toys, or be it their entertainment. Back in the days when I was in my school, we had a school trip plan, and this was a trip to Kullu, Manali, Chandigarh, and the entire trip was almost for a week's time, and our travel, our food, our accommodation, everything was being taken care, and we just paid 2,500 rupees to the school authorities, and they took care of the entire trip. Imagine doing something like this in today's time. You'll at least have to pay 10 to 15,000 rupees worth of money, even if you're sending like 50 students or 80 students for that matter. You'll at least have to shell out that much cash. And even when it comes to taking care of the education, I don't think my entire education, which is my primary education, secondary education, and even my college degree, would have costed more than 4 lakh rupees. I've studied in decent institutions, English medium colleges and schools. Even though I've studied in good educational institutions, my fees wouldn't have crossed beyond 4 lakh rupees, everything put together. But in today's time, if at all you want to get an admission for your child in a premium institution of a city like Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, Calcutta, you'll have to at least shell out 2 lakh rupees or 1 lakh rupees worth of money even for their LKG, UKG admissions. So imagine this is the kind of expense that you will have to deal with if at all you're becoming a parent or if at all you're already a parent. So this video will definitely help you out in a lot more ways than you probably can imagine, because here we'll talk about the 10 key things that you have to keep in mind to ensure that you're able to take care of the financial responsibility of your children's upbringing and how to ensure that you're able to take care of their future and secure their future as well. So without a further ado, let's get started. So the number one thing that you have to keep in mind is the fact that you have to take advantage of compounding. It's believed and said that Albert Einstein once quoted that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, and the ones who understand it in the early stages itself take advantage of it, and the ones who don't understand it end up paying for it for the rest of their life. So if you're the one who wants to take advantage of it, then you should definitely try and start investing in the right kind of asset classes, which will help you to create good amount of corpus, good amount of wealth for yourself to take care of every single aspect of your children's upbringing, be it their education, be it their entertainment, be it their upbringing. Tomorrow, if at all they want to go abroad to study for their, the masters or something like that, then you should definitely be able to do it and support them financially. Because tomorrow, let's just say that your child wants to study abroad, or if at all you want them to get married, or if at all you want to support them in their new business venture, then you should be able to help them financially. And to do it, you need to definitely take advantage of the power of compounding. Next is start investing early. Taking forward the previous point, if at all you want to take advantage of compounding, you need to definitely start investing early. And it is believed and said that if at all you invest 15,000 rupees every single month for 15 years, assuming that the rate of return that you'll be getting over there is 15% annually, then chances are that within a span of less than 15 years, you'll be sitting on a corpus of 1 crore rupees. If at all you push it a little further, and instead of investing for just 15 years, if at all you are able to do it for 30 years for that matter, then the same amount of money, the 15,000 rupees worth of money that you're putting every single month at an asset class which is giving you 15% rate of return can help you build a corpus of almost 10 crore rupees. So imagine, even before your child is born, if at all you are investing this amount of money every single month, and let's just say that he turns 25 or maybe 30 for that matter, you would be able to help that particular person with a corpus of 10 crore rupees. So imagine tomorrow if your daughter wants to start a business, if she wants to start a brand new company, if at all your child wants to, change the world or do anything for that matter, he will be able to do it. He'll be able to take those courageous steps because he knows for the fact that his parents or her parents took the right kind of decisions maybe 30 years back, which is giving them that confidence to take the courageous decisions in their present times. The third point is that take inflation into consideration if at all you're doing any kind of such financial planning, because as per the National Sample Survey Office of our country, it is believed and said that the professional degrees cost gets doubled in every 6 years. Which means that the BCom, for which you're spending right now 3 lakh rupees worth of money to get an education in the year 2020, might cost you double of what it is today in the year 2026. So if at all you're assuming that just because you got your education completed within a price band or within a cost of, let's just say, 4 lakh rupees or 5 lakh rupees, then don't go with the assumption that your child will also get educated in the same cost. he or she's education will definitely cost a lot more than what you had spent for your education. So to take care of those expenses, eventually you should be able to have that kind of financial backend, and the only way to do it is by having inflation in mind whenever you're doing your financial calculations, whenever you're doing your SIPs and all the other kinds of investment options. And also, needless to say, that if at all you want to ensure that you're able to get inflation beating returns, then you should invest in something which will give you double-digit returns. So let's just say that you're planning to invest for your child's future, then putting your money in a fixed deposit account is definitely not a good idea, because the interest rates might not be in double digits. Interest rates for that matter might be in single digits, maybe 5, 6, 7 or even 9% for that matter. It will not be beyond that. But if at all the inflation rate itself is 6% per annum, then the actual net revenue that you're getting on the investment that particular year, even if you're getting 9% for that matter, is less than 3%. So you have to definitely consider all these factors whenever you're taking your financial decisions. Which brings us to the next point, which is invest in high yielding or high return giving investment options. Well, we all know the fact that government-based investment schemes give you very good returns. They give you security, they give you consistency, etc., like PPF, like EPF, and all the other investment options. But along with having these kind of investment options in your portfolio, it is advised that you need to have something which will help you to get double-digit returns. It can be investing in mutual funds, it can be investing in your favorite company share, or it can also be investing in startups. If at all you have the appetite of taking such risks, then you can definitely plan your investments accordingly. But it is very much advised that in the long run, all these double-digit investment options will be very much fruitful for you. Of course, in the short run, it might look very scary, like how the current stock market scenario is in our country. But trust me, in the long run, all these incidents, all the pandemics and all the world wars will not matter. And actually, when you look at things from a macro perspective, you'll actually be very much proud of the fact that you took those decisions of investing in high-yielding investment options. Next is invest in options or invest in securities which gives you partial withdrawal options. A lot of investment options come with a strict lock-in period, which means that let's just say that you're investing in an investment option or a tax-saving FD, which comes with a lock-in period of 5 years. So you will not be able to, in most cases, withdraw that amount of money until that entire tenure is completed. So even if you are allowed to withdraw, then you will have to face heavy penalty and heavy pre-withdrawal fees, etc. So you don't really want to deal with all kind of such taxes and all different kinds of such charges, right? So try and invest in options which are giving you that flexibility where you can actually partially withdraw things, even if there's a medical emergency in your family tomorrow, even if there's any other kind of emergency because of which you need funds to take care of such situations, right? So that's the reason why you need to have the right kind of investments in your portfolio, which will also help you to get partial withdrawal facility. For example, PPF is an investment option which comes with a 15-year lock-in period. However, after 7.5, 8 years around that particular tenure, you'll be able to get or enjoy a partial withdrawal benefit where you are in need of funds. You will be able to definitely enjoy those kind of options. So not just PPF, even if you're investing in any other kind of options, try and ensure that you are getting the partial withdrawal advantage. Which brings us to the next point, which is have a comprehensive insurance in place. So if at all you're planning your insurance, be it your health insurance or be it your life insurance, make sure that you are taking care of your family commitments, your family responsibilities also. So let's just say that you're taking a health insurance for that matter. So don't just take a health insurance for yourself. Also try to take a family floater plan, which will definitely include each and every member of your family, your spouse, your kids, as well as your parents, which will definitely help you to cope up with difficult or challenging situations, if at all any of such situation arises. Not just that, even if there is a death in the family tomorrow, you should be able to be mentally prepared for a scenario like that by having a proper life insurance in place as well. And while you're taking insurance, also check with your respective insurance provider what are the different kinds of benefits that you can get, what are the different kinds of advantages and perks you can get along with the insurance plan that you're opting for. Next thing is protect and prioritize your vital goals. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, as a couple, you'll definitely have a lot of aspirations. You'll have a lot of goals. You'll have a lot of plans for yourself, right? You would want to have a dream car. You'd want to have your dream holiday. You would want to, have your dream property. You'd probably want to have a couple of more properties in your portfolio, and you also want to have a dream house of yours. Along with that, you also have to take care of your daily household expenses. You'll have to take care of your taxes, and you would also have your regular SIPs in place. Along with all these responsibilities and commitments that you have for yourself, you also have to take care of your children's education. So as a couple, you should definitely prioritize and see who amongst you two will take care of which responsibilities. Let's just say that I have a wife of mine. We both are married together, obviously. So I will probably take care of the daily household needs. I'll take care of the expenses of my rent, my electricity bill, my fuel expenses, and my children's education, etc., etc. And probably my wife can take care of our future plans. She can take care of our dream house. She can take care of probably the SIP. She can take care of all the other kind of things. So like this, we are dividing the responsibilities amongst ourselves, and we are able to cater both the needs and wants. We are able to take care of our current needs, and we are also taking care of our future wants. So like this, you have to prioritize and see who would take care of which responsibilities and divide it amongst yourself to ensure that both the kind of commitments are being taken care of. Which brings us to the next point, which is appoint a nominee. Well, we all know right now that life is quite uncertain. And if at all amongst you two tomorrow, anything happens to any one of you, or maybe let's just say, God forbid, a worst case scenario, anything happens to both of you. In such a scenario, how is your children's future being protected? All the effort and all the hard work that you have done over the years. Let's just say that tomorrow something happens to you because of which you are not there in the world anymore. Now, all that money, all that amount of money that you're saving every single month, putting in the form of SIP or doing the right kind of investments, paying for all your insurances, etc., who will take care of that after you are not there? So in such a scenario, you should definitely have a nominee in place. A nominee probably can take care of the things and ensure that once your child turns an adult, once he or she becomes 18 plus, probably they will then be able to, take care of the entire process. Until then, they'll be there as a guardian and take care of the entire process of ensuring that your child is being very well protected. At the same time, the investments also are being in place. So having a nominee will definitely take care of your worst case scenarios, and you can definitely choose someone or have someone whom you really trust. Otherwise, the entire effort will go down the drain. Next is keep reviewing your plans periodically. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, sometimes the investment that you have started with the agenda or with a vision in your head might not fetch you the right kind of returns. Then chances are that you will have to reconsider whether you want to continue that particular investment option or not, or do you want to switch to something else. Also, there are certain scenarios where you might have to, take care of your EMIs, take care of your insurance premiums, etc. And if at all you're not keeping a track of all these things, then chances are that your insurance might get lapsed. And tomorrow, if at all there's any kind of medical emergency in your family, you will not be able to take advantage of your health insurance because you have not paid your EMIs or your insurance premiums on time. So to avoid such worst case scenarios, it is very much important that you periodically review your financial investments and your insurances also. You can do it ideally maybe once or twice a month, or these days we have a lot of mobile applications which help you to keep a track of things on your fingertips. You can do that as well easily, which will help you to be mentally and emotionally, financially prepared for different kinds of scenarios. And last but definitely not the least is study more about different kind of investment options. Understand there are so many different kinds of investment options which are available to at a click of a button. People are investing in cryptocurrencies, people are investing in digital assets, people are investing in NFTs, people are investing in options like the traditional options like bank FDs, government-based investment scheme, gold, real estate, mutual funds, share market, etc. There are so many different kinds of options available. So a lot of people are also investing in startups these days. So as an investor, which category of asset class should you opt for? Which category of asset class would be most suitable for you? You definitely need to have an understanding and have the fundamental knowledge of all of these kind of asset classes. For that, you need to definitely involve in the right kind of conversations. You need to talk to the right kind of people because they see that you're an average of 5 people you spend your time with the most. So if at all you're spending time with people who have the know-how, the knowledge of different kinds of asset classes which are available, so if at all you're also consuming such content in the form of podcasts, in the form of books, in the form of such YouTube videos, then you'll definitely are doing something more sensible and wise, especially if you're a person who doesn't really come from finance or accounting background. And if at all you want to have a comprehensive knowledge with regards to how you can take your financial decision, especially as a parent, you should definitely download the Financial Freedom application. This app has received more than 6.5 million plus download on Play Store. The link of this app is provided in the description box, where we have several courses on personal finance, farming, business, and also on different kinds of investment options which are the most suitable and ideal, especially for middle class individuals. This app is available in 6 different languages, which is Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Kannada. You can definitely check out this particular application. The link of this app is provided in the description box. And if at all you like this video, let us know about that in the comment section. Let us know about different kinds of investment options that you are currently utilizing or exercising as a parent. And also, if at all you want us to make any particular type of video on any particular kind of topic, you can let us know about that as well in the comment section. Until next time, my name is Fayaz and this is IndianMoney.com English. Get wise, break free.